for fun. Some people train to look good, but the real ones, they train with a force that never cracks, never softens, never backs off. That force is intensity, unbreakable, unstoppable, undeniable. This is unbroken intensity. Let the grind begin. Drop the beat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. I step to the rack with a focus exact. Every breath that I take feels like perfect pour of impact. A place start ringing, the tension climbs, but I move with purpose built through countless times. Heat in my chest, pressure in my stance. I can engage every muscle like a battle dance. This grind ain't gentle, this burn ain't sweet. It's the kind of fight that drags you off your feet, but I don't fall, now I rise with grit. I match every struggle, hit for hit. Intensity roaring deep in my core. I'm built to endure, built to want more. My mindset sharp like a blade turned steel. Every rep I push adds truth to the field. I don't train for applause or the crowd's applause. I train because strength is in every cause. Unbroken intensity, that's the code I chase. A force so raw reshapes my pace. When the weight starts shaking and doubt creeps in, I double my fire and refuse to give in. Every burn I face, every trouble I see, feeds the powerhouse rising inside of me. I keep pushing forward through heat so heavy. Unbroken intensity keeps my wheels steady. Yeah, this is unbroken intensity. A force in my veins like electric density. No fear, no weakness, no pause, no sympathy. Rise through the fire with ruthless efficiency. This is unbroken intensity. A grind so fierce it defines my identity. Every rep, every breath, relentless energy. Unbroken, my people, unbroken intensity. Broken it. Intensity. Broken it. Intensity. I don't chase comfort, I chase resistance. Kind that tests my will and build persistence. When the bar gets heavy and the sweat gets thick, I lean into the heat. That's my tactic, storm in my frame, thunder in my grip. I move through fatigue with a warrior's lip. My hands get rough, my mindset strong. My guitar is driven like a victory song. Intensity rising, good, let it peak. That's the moment growth starts to speak. Every second I grind, I carve out strength. Every ounce of pressure expands my length. My power ain't borrowed, my fire ain't fake. It's built in the moment, I nearly break, but nearly ain't breaking. I hold that line, push through the tremble, claim what's mine. The world may slow down, but I speed up fast. Lifestyle of effort, built to outlast. Unbroken intensity, my fuel, my drive. The reason these muscles stay so alive. This grind is a battlefield, but I don't retreat. I move through the fire, on unshaken feet. Pain try to whisper, but I don't listen. I rise through the spark with a warrior's vision. Yeah, this is unbroken intensity. A force in my veins like electric density. No fear, no weakness, no pause, no sympathy. Rise through the fire with ruthless efficiency. This is unbroken intensity. A grind so fierce it defines my identity. Every rep, limitless energy. Unbroken, no tame, unbroken intensity. Yo. Yo. Intensity. Broken man. Intensity. Yeah, building the pressure up, good, let it hit. Feel the burn rise, don't you quit. Tension climbing, lock that stance. Intensity building, advance on broken mode. Switch it on, when fatigue strikes, stay strong, stay strong. Push that bar, destroy the doubt. Intensity roaring, let it out. I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm broken. No, I wasn't born strong, I built this frame with nights of grind and days of flame. I rose from moments where I nearly failed, but stood back up and the pressure's hell. Every failure I face, shaped who I am. A product of the grit, not chance, not glam. My strength came from the days I hurt, the hours I trained through pain and dirt. Now I stand firm with a force untamed. The legacy forged by the heat I claim. The unbroken intensity, that's my rise. The fire burning behind my eyes. When the weight gets loud and the world goes cold, I dig you my deal, let the story unfold. I don't need luck, I don't need ease. I go through storms and thrive through squeeze. This grind is my oath, this sweat is my creed. I chase evolution, I don't chase speed. Strength isn't something you get overnight, it's the sum of battle. It's just a fight light, so I push with power till the whole gym sees the force inside cold. Unbroken intensity. This is unbroken intensity. A force in my veins like electric density. No fear, no weakness, no pause, no sympathy. I feel the fire with ruthless efficiency. This is unbroken intensity. A grind so fierce it defines my identity. Every rep, every breath, relentless energy. Unbroken. Up. Welcome to the grind, where strength is earned, willpower's forged, where every rep ignites your core, like a spark in a furnace. This ain't calm, this ain't gentle. This is raw, explosive energy. It's time to flex. It's time to flex the firepower. Drop the beat. Walk into the gym with the heat of my stride. Pressure on my chest, but the flames won't hide. Every weight on the rack feels like a call to rise. A battle I embrace with fire in my eyes. I grip that ball with the soldier's force. Push that weight like I'm breaking through doors. No back down mode, no neutral state. Just pure elevation when the loads get great. I'm a powerhouse, muscles prime for war. Every rep I land shakes the damn floor. Feel the burn ignite, feel the tension bite. But I never fall back, I get fight to fight. Wet sweat drips slow, but my power climbs high. I rise through the burn like a jet in the sky. Every struggle on my frame adds fuel to the hour. And I reveal through fatigue when I flex the firepower. This grind is my weapon, my way to evolve. I solve every limit with a force, no resolve. When fatigue jumps in and the strain gets sour, I roar right back. And flex the firepower. Flex the firepower. Yeah, I flex the firepower. Yeah, I flex the firepower. Hit the weights hard like a midnight tower. Feel the surge, feel the burn, feel the storm I devour. Cause strength is different when you flex the firepower. Turn the grind to a furnace, minute after hour. No quit, no fear, no weaken, no cower. I rise, unleash and flex the fire. My mindset's ruthless, locked and refined. A hustler's heartbeat with a warrior's mind. I don't train for show, I train for the tone. To build a frame that's forged from stone. I chase that burn like it's treasure to earn. I let resistance strike and watch my strength return. Every bar I lift is the force I own. Like volcanic energy deep in my bone. Intensity rising, good, let it climb. Pressure forming, I call it prime time. When the sweat hits the ground and my hands feel tight, I lock in harder, ready for the fight. I push past the limits, break past the ache. Let the whole gym quake as I flex the firepower. My energy's violent but focused and pure. My discipline's sharp, my stamina sure. I don't wait for hype, I generate the blaze. A storm in my blood, that'll never fade. I'm chasing greatness with a force untamed. Not by luck or chance, but by sweat reclaimed. Every ounce of tension fuels the beast I empower. But rise through the struggle, and flex the firepower. Yeah, I flex the firepower. Yeah, I flex the firepower. Hit the weights hard like a midnight tower. Feel the surge, feel the burn, feel the storm I devour. Cause strength is different when you flex the firepower. Turn the grind to a furnace, minute after hour. No quit, no fear, no weaken, no cower. I rise, unleash and flex the firepower. Activate strength, detonate core, push that bar, go one more. Turn that heat up, let it rain. Build through pressure, build through pain. No slowing, no stopping, no falling behind. Firepower flexes a state of mind. Load the plates, let tension tower, now breathe. Flex the firepower. In the time where the weak step out, where excuses speak loud with a lazy doubt. But I stood strong, unshaken, tough. Made to burn my opponent when life got rough. But I learned to let the fire to want the strain. To welcome the moments that test my brain. Cause strength doesn't grow from the easy track, it grows when you push with the world on your back. Now I'm built from pressure, sharpened by heat. A force in the gym, no quick in defeat. My scars are earned, my muscle is proof. My drive is a storm that shakes the roof. When the barbell trembles and my arms get weak, that's the point where champions speak. Not with words, but with reps and power. With the moment they dig deep and flex the firepower. This legacy I built with my grit and sweat. A solid promise I'll never forget. To rise through fatigue, through strain, through hours, to evolve every day as I flex the firepower. And flex the firepower. Flex the firepower. Yeah, I flex the firepower. Yeah, I flex the firepower. Hit the weights hard like a midnight tower. For the surge, to the burn, for the storm I devour. Cause strength hits different when you flex. Turn the grind to a furnace, minute after hour. No quit, no fear, no weaken, no cower. I rise, unleash and flex the firepower.
Champion, every warrior, every beast in the gym lives by rules the world never sees. Not written on paper, not passed by speech, but built through sweat, discipline, and pressure. It's a code, a power code, a grind code. Welcome to the power grind code. Let the discipline speak. Drop the beat. I walk in strong with a locked in face. Mind in the zone, heart picking up pace. Every weight in the room looks ready to test. If the fire in my chest can rise in progress, I grip that ball like a warrior train. Lift through the tremble, that's what I'm restrained. I don't fold, don't break, don't slow, don't quit. My grind's encrypted in every rep I commit. This ain't random effort, it's a blueprint grind. A system of strength, built body and mind. Every muscle fiber pulls tight like code. Following commands that my discipline wrote. The grind is my lane, so the iron's my script. Every lift I complete makes my mindset shift. The world sees muscle, I see data compile. A power grind code tension, move through weight, convert every weakness to force I remake. My rep counts loyal, my will on the road. I'm a soldier executing the power grind code.
Yeah, this is the power grind code. Where the strong stay sharp in the brain. Reload every lift, download every breath, upload. Strengthen my system like a warrior mode. This is the power grind code. Caught in a sweat where the champion flow. No quit, no overload, just rise and explode. Inside the power, inside the grind.
I don't wait for hype, I build momentum. Strength in my frame, yeah, reinventing every failure I face. Speaking part of the stack, a file of experience I never take back. The grind upgraded me rep by rep, like levels unlocked with each new step. Pressure hits hard, but I hold that stance. So the burn climb up, I enhance, advance. Storm in my breath, fire in my bones. I rewrite limits in training zones. My blueprint strict, no shortcuts allowed, just pure dedication. Standing proud when the weight feels heavy and the shakes grow bold. I decode the strain with a force control. The grind is a matrix, I navigate clean. A warrior machine with a ruler's routine. Every sweat drop falls like a keystroke line. Added to the code that defines my design. No weakness, store, no doubt in the low. Just raw revolution in the power grind code.
Yeah, this is the power grind code. Where the strong stay sharp and the brave. Reload every lift, download every breath, upload. Strengthen my system like a warrior mode. This is the power grind code. Caught in a sweat where the champions flow. No quit, no overload, just rise and explode. Inside the power, inside the code.
Execute reps, command, confirm. Feel that burn, power earn.
Pressure peak,
Accept, persist. Limits hit, override, resist.
system lock.
Discipline tight, power grind mode, full ignite. Reload strength, break the mold. Unleash force, decode, unfold. This is go. Pure control, grinding power, program soul. I rose from the struggle where most would stop, but I built from the ashes and climbed to the top. My journey ain't smooth, it's jagged and raw, but each broken moment strengthen my core. Every setback I face became a part of the grind, teaching me lessons that sharpen my mind. Now I stand with a frame that's carved from storms and a mindset shaped by relentless norms. I don't fear pressure, I function inside it. Don't fear struggle, I rise and ride it. The grind gave me purpose, a mission to grow. Roadmap inside me where warriors go. Now when I lift and attention grows, I tap into codes, only discipline knows. I feel as if I'm upgrade with every rep of force evolving. Step by step, my will is my engine, my power, my mode. My strength, the result of the power grind code. Let the world witness this rise I own. My legacy built through the work I've shown. The grind is my law, my creed, my road. I live and breathe the power grind code.
Yeah, this is the power grind code. Where the strong stay sharp and the brave. Reload every lift, download every breath, upload. Strengthen my system like a warrior mode.
This is the power grind code. Caught in the sweat where the champions flow. No quit, no overload, just rise and explode. Inside the power, inside the code. Inside the code. Rise through pressure. Rise through load. Hear this drop the beat. Drop the beat. I walk in heated, mindset undefeated. Eyes locked tight on the weight, I repeat it, but today's different. Today I go deep, push past the line with a doubtful sleep. Pressure on my frame, yeah, bring it in strong. I've trained too hard, been grinding too long. Muscles on fire, but I won't back down. This is my arena, I wear the crown. Every rep I take is a test of soul. A battle inside where I take control. My breath hits heavy, but the drive stays sharp. I'm sculpting my strength like a relentless art. I don't just lift, I break restraints. Push the limits till the weakness faints. I feel the tremor creeping and the tension breaks, but I push harder still. I overload the limit till the ground quakes. This grind is my weapon, my power, my code. I fuel my will from the overload mode. The burn in my chest is the sign I chase. A message that says you're leaving your old place. Leaving your old place. Yeah, I leaving your the limits. Yeah, I overload the limits. Yeah, I overload the limits. Push past the point where the comfort inhibits. When the weight gets wild and the strain exhibits, I rise, I grind, I overload the limits. Yeah, I overload the limits. Break every boundary the world transmits. No fear, no quit. My power commits to rise, to fight, to all. I'm a beast in progress, a force lesson like a storm, built strong from the past I walked. Every setback drop became fuel I stored. Now I hit the grind harder than I ever before. No shortcuts, taking no weakness fed. I live with purpose, not hyper dread. When the pressure spikes up and the weights feel steep, I tap into reservoirs buried deep. I push through, burn, embrace the quake, shattering doubts with every shake. My hands get raw, my breath grows tight, but that's the moment my soul ignites. Overload mode, that's when growth starts, where warriors separate from fate in hearts. This isn't for the ones who fold under weight, this is for the few who dominate. Every rep I take rewrites my core, redefines what I was made for. I level up pain, turn fear to skill. Crack resistance up with unbreakable will. My limits scream stop, but I scream back no, then stack on weight and continue to show this isn't normal strength. It's a grind that commits when you overload the limits, yeah. I overload the limits, push past the point where the comfort inhibits. When the weight gets wild and the strain exhibits, I rise, I grind, I overload the limits, yeah. I overload the limits, break every boundary the world transmits. No fear, no quit, my power commits to rise, to fight, to overload the limits. Load that bar, stack that flame, feel that burn, own that pain, push that set one more time, let the quake redefine, limits break, good, let's go, overload, still the show, cranking tendencies, raise that heat, overload mode, never retreat. I came from the days when the grind felt slow, when the mirror showed someone afraid to grow, but I stayed in the gym, stayed rising through heat, turned every failure to a victory beat. Now I'm built from the struggle, strong and inside, arms full of purpose, stands full of pride. I learned real strength through the aches I felt, through nights of sweat, and the cards I was dealt. When the weight gets heavy and my breath runs thin, I remind myself I'm here to win, not for applause, not for fame. I chase, but evolve into someone with relentless grace. But the grind taught me courage, taught me to stand, to handle the pressure with a steady hand. It whisper the truth that we warriors know. Limits don't stop you, to tell you where to go. So now when the bar shakes, I shake back harder, push through pain like a disciplined martyr. My resolve grows fierce, my mindset commits to rise through every rebellion. Overload the limits, let the gym floor rumble, let the echoes roar. I'm lifting with power, I never fought before. Overload mode, activated, complete. I'm a storm in motion, I'm broken, elite. This is the grind I embrace with pride, the fire that lives forever inside. I push through fatigue until that cements and rewrite my destiny, yeah. Overload the limits, yeah. Overload the limits, yeah. Overload the place. Hey. 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 Overload the place. Yeah, yeah. I overload the limits, push past the point where the comfort inhibits. When the weight gets wild and the strain exhibits, I rise, I grind, I overload the limits, yeah. I overload the limits, break every boundary the world transmits. No fear, no quit, my power commits to rise, to fight, to overload the limits.
Some chase speed, some chase strength, but only a few chase endurance. The power that never fades, the fire that never dies. The kingdom built from pressure and persistence.
This isn't just training. This is empire building. Welcome to the endurance empire. Let the grind begin. Oh, London. I walk in, ready mindset, steady breath controlled, heart slow but heavy. Every step I take is a claim I make, laying bricks down strong to the foundation quake. I'm not here for quick wins or easy days, I'm here for the struggle and the lifelong blaze. Endurance is power that'll last the pain, it's the crown you earn when you train through strain. My legs start burning, good, keep going. My arms start shaking, good, keep growing. Pressure in my lungs, that's fuel I feel. Proof that fire is real when your will is steel. Most people break when the road gets long, but I build new stamina, beat has to be strong. I don't run from fatigue, I walk through the heat, turn every weak moment into something elite. Every mile I cover, every set I survive, shit is my empire, keeps the engine alive. I'm not in competition with the ones outside, the only race I'm in is the battle inside. This grind is a fortress that I reinforce, brick by brick with unstoppable force. And every rep I push, every challenge I acquire expands the borders of endurance empire. This grind is a fortress, but I'm reinforced, brick by brick with unstoppable force. And every rep I push, every challenge I acquire expands the borders of the endurance empire. Welcome to the endurance empire, where we rise through the burn and train through fire. Every breath climbs higher, every step rewires. Strength built slow, no soul. This is the endurance empire. Willpower forged like iron wire. No quit, no tire, only warriors aspire to rule the throne of the endurance empire. Yeah, yeah. I don't chase the high
hype, I chase resilience. A force built strong with fears. Brilliance, endurance means more than lasting. Instead, it means staying committed long after you sweat. When my heart pounds wild and the pressure expands, I tap into deeper, uncharted lands where discipline speaks louder than fear. Where the grind drowns out, so I can't persevere. The gym turns silent when fatigue gets thick. My breath gets short, my pulse beats quick, but I resist the fold of a fuse to sway. I hold my ground and push anyway. This is the place where warriors arise, where you stretch your limits and claim your size. Every mile you run, every weight you bear, that's stone to the empire build it in there. Nah, endurance ain't flashy, it's slow and raw, but it's through repetition and the grit you draw. It's the voice inside saying one more round when the rest of your body wants to shut down. I train through pressure, train through stress, turn chaotic moments into growth finesse. And when the sweat falls heavy like a blazing fire, I rise, expand the endurance empire. Welcome to the endurance empire, where we rise through the burn and train through fire. Every breath climbs higher, every step rewires. Strength built slow like ink tire. This is the endurance empire. Willpower forged like iron wire. No quit, no tire, only warriors aspire to rule the throne of the endurance empire. Yeah, push through pain, endure the heat, fight that strain, don't retreat, step by step, keep that pace, breath by breath, win that race, long haul grind, mindset steel, endurance rise, power real, kingdom built through fire and sweat, empire strong, you ain't done yet. I rose from days where the grind felt slow, when my body said stop, that I chose to grow. Endurance taught me the truth, the strength, it's not about speed, it's about length, it's about lasting longer than the pain you feel, about building stamina that turns like a real, it's about showing up when no one sees, fantasies of greatness in silent degrees. Now I stand tall with lungs that roar, all framed that endures and demands even more. My empire spins with every mile I claim, every drop of sweat adds fuel to the flame. The grind ain't pretty, it's messy, it's tough, but endurance is built when the journey gets rough. This crown on my head ain't made from chrome, it's built for you. Got the rest on my stone. Every day I show up, no matter the fire, I strengthen the walls of the endurance empire. When the storm hits hard and the world declines, I still move forward than broken lines. Endurance is patience, endurance is fire, endurance is strength that never expires. And the ruler of struggle, the king of the grind. My willpower rests in the depths of my mind. This empire I build becomes wider each day. Through every hardship I refuse to obey. Let the doubters fall back, let the lazy retire. I'm building for endurance empire. Welcome to the endurance empire, where we rise through the burn and train through fire. Every day.
You ever feel that spark inside? The kind that tells you you can go further, you can push harder, you can rise higher. That spark is your power, that spark is your truth. And once you unleash it, nothing, absolutely nothing can stop you. Let's light this place up. Drop the beat. Walking with purpose, locked in tight, ready to transform pressure into pure fight. Every rep I hit, every step I take, I carve out strength and no force can't break. My breath gets heavy, but my will gets louder. I build each moment like a structure of power. No shortcuts here, no looking for ease. I grind through the storm, through the burn, through the squeeze. Tension on my frame, but I rise through the weight. My discipline sharp like a sharpened blade. I don't back down when the challenge appears. I face it head on and silence my fears. People may doubt, but doubt doesn't phase. A warrior trained through relentless days. This mindset grows stronger with every mistake I learn. Rebuild and dominate. My pulse hits rhythm, my legs stay firm. I chase that burn like a lesson to learn. My chest beats deep with a fighter's decree. I'm built for the grind. Nothing can stop me. Yeah, nothing can stop me. I rise through the fire when the struggle tries to block me. Pressure can't drop me, fatigue can't top me. I break through walls like a force that's ungodly. Yeah, nothing can stop me. I push past the limit to the limit, try to copy. Strength in my bones, don't quit in my body. I climb, I grind, and nothing can stop me. 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 Storms in my path, I walk right through them. Weight getting heavy, watch me subduing my sweat. Hits the ground like a signature sign that I'm rewriting destiny line by line. I'm built from discipline, fueled by drive. A machine in motion, trained to survive. I don't wait for hype, I generate heat. From the pressure moments, others retreat. Pain ain't a warning, pain is a guide. Showing where to grow, where strength will reside. When my arms start shaking and my breath feels tight, I channel that struggle and turn it to fight. Every rep is a vow, every set's a strike. Or war wage daily for the goals I like. The grind doesn't lie, it exposes the weak, but strength is the ones who refuse to freak. You can see my fire in the way I move, in the iron rhythm, in the warrior groove. What others call tough, I call routine. Cause I build my power on sweat unseen. And when the world doubts me or tries to disagree, I stand up tall and scream. Nothing can stop me. Yeah, nothing can stop me. I rise through the fire when the struggle try to block me. Pressure can't drop me, fatigue can't top me. I break through walls like a force that's ungodly. Yeah, nothing can stop me. I push past the limits to the limits, try to copy. Strength in my bones, no quit in my body. I climb, I grind, and nothing can stop me. Push that weight, don't hesitate. Rise through burn, rose from the days where I nearly quit. With fear tried to take my flame bit by bit, but I held my line, refused to fold. Kept pushing hard like a story foretold. Strength isn't given, it's hammered at night. In the moment you sweat with no end in sight. I train through the doubt, through pain, through grind. Shape my body and sharpen my mind. Now I stand tall with the force rebuilt. A mountain of power from layers of grit. Every scar I earned, every ache I felt was a sign that I hit new levels of self. This is the rise of a soul unbent, a spirit unbroken, a life well spent. When the bar gets heavy and the world says stop, I take my core and push to the top. Cause I know the truth, my fire runs deep. My drive is a promise I always keep. If the path gets steep, I climb with intent. My hunger for greatness stays permanent. No matter the weight, the stress, the degree, one thing stands solid: nothing can stop me. This is my anthem, my grind, my code. My warriors firing over low mode. Let the storms hit hard, I'll stand unshaken. My will too strong, my purpose is awakened. I'm more than muscle, more than energy. I'm proof of a mindset built endlessly. So turn the bass up, let the world see a fighter who screams, nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Yeah, nothing can stop me. Yeah, nothing can stop me. I'm rising through the fire when the struggle tries to block me. Pressure can't drop me, fatigue can't top me. I break through walls like a force that's ungodly. Yeah, nothing can stop me. I push past the limit to the limit, try to copy. Strength in my bones, no quit in my body. I climb, I grind, and nothing can stop me. Come on, straight, straight, come on, come on, straight, come on, straight, come on, come on, straight, come on, straight, come on. Yeah, nothing can stop me.
Body inside your frame. Now we light it up. Welcome to fire in the frame. Drop the beat. I walk in heavy, but I feel so alive. Pressure in my chest and my instinct thrive. Every rep I take, every weight I claim makes heat ignite like fire in the frame. My muscles tense up, my breath gets loud. I'm training like a beast that refuses the crowd. No comfort zone, no easy path. I embrace the struggle, absorb the wrath. Sweat rolls down like a liquid flame. Proof that effort's coded in my name. This grind ain't luck, it's a crafted game. A blueprint forged with fire in the frame. People talk big, but they quit too fast. I outwork storms just to make this last. Pain kicks in, good, let it stay. I grow through the moments that push me astray. I grip the bar with a ruthless claim. Let tension rise through shoulder and aim. Every shake I feel is fuel to reclaim. Strength evolving from fire in the frame. Yeah, I got fire in the frame. Power in my veins that the weight contain. When the burn hits deep and the pressure gets insane, I rise, I push, I got fire in the frame. Yeah, fire in the frame. Every rep I take amplifies my flame. No fear, no pause, this grind if I claim. I rise like a blaze with fire in the frame. 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 Every rep I take amplifies my flame. No fear, no pause, this grind if I claim. I rise like a blaze with fire in the frame. I don't chase hype, I chase evolution. Turn every struggle into contribution. My chest gets tight, my arms get sore, but that's when the fire starts working more. I train past limits that people choose. Build I can strength from the pain. I refuse, mind sharp as a blade. Focus locked in, I dig through the tension to find my win. When the gym lights glow, when my heartbeat trace, I enter a zone where I own my pace. Heat in my muscle, lightning in my frame. My grind ignites like a living flame. I feel that spark rise up my spine, telling me push harder, this victory's mine. And even when the burn becomes too real, I transform the pain into power. I feel this journey ain't smooth, ain't easy or tame, but greatness is built with fire in the frame. Every day I return, every set I reclaim. I rewrite my limits and upgrade my name. Yeah, I got fire in the frame. Power in my veins and the weight contain. When the burn hits deep and the pressure gets insane, I rise, I push, I got fire in the frame. Yeah, fire in the frame. Every rep I take amplifies my flame. No fear, no pause, this grind in my claim. I rise like a blaze with fire in the frame. Heat rising, don't slow down. Flame burning, claim that crown. Tension building, let it peak. Muscle screaming, still don't weaken. Fire loaded, mindset tight. Push your limits, win that fight. Burning bright, no shame, unleash that fire in the frame. Fire in the frame. Fire in the frame. I got it from the days when my strength felt low, when doubt tried to tell me how far I go, but I enter back with grit in my chest. Turn every failure to a warrior's test. Now I'm called from ever push sharpened by grind. A furnace of focus inside my mind. No obstacle left that I won't reclaim, cause I built myself through fire in the frame. This frame is a muscle, it's discipline form. A temple of effort that's bettable form. Every scar's a story, every ache's a mark of nights I trained long while the world stayed dark. I didn't rise easy, didn't grow by chains. I grew by enduring the hardest expanse of the weight on the bar. Ain't something I fear, it's a challenge. I welcome in, pull near when the iron trembles or the pressure gets tight. I breathe in the moment and fight over my heart beats heavy deep with a chain flame. My will stays fierce, never the same. The fire inside is part of the game. The reason I rise, better in the frame. Let the world doubt me, I'll still ignite. Burn through my limits with unmatched might. No matter how hard the journey became, I held my line with fire in the frame. Yeah, I've got fire in the frame. Power in my veins.
results. But the real ones, they fight, they grind, they rage. When pressure hits, when limits scream, when the world pushes back, they push harder. Ropes in the mindset where excuses die and power comes alive. This is rage for results.
Welcome to the mindset where excuses die and power comes alive.
This is rage for results. Right. I walk in fuel like a storm, unleash mindset locked tight with a beast mode feast. Every weight in sight feels ready to test. If I can turn my fury into something blessed, my breath hits sharp, my pulse explodes. I'm a warrior running demolition codes. No soft approach, no gentle pace. I attack the ground with the fireborn face. Rage ain't anger, it's controlled ignition. A flame that sharpens my whole condition. It's the spark that hits right when strength feels dead. The thunderbolt striking inside my head. I grip the ball and electricity dark. Feel the burn grow deep like a furnace spark. My muscles shout loud, but my will shouts louder. I use every rep to build my power. This isn't chaos, it's focus might. A perfect balance between pain and fight. My vision narrows, my hunger wakes. My whole frame filled with rage for results. I chase. Yeah, I race for results. Turn pressure into power to the weakness revolts. When the weight gets wild and the strain catapults, I rise, I grind, I race for results. Yeah, I race for results. Push harder through the burn to the progress exalts. No fear, no false, no mental insults. Just raw locked in. Race for results. Race for results. I don't beg for strength, I build it slow. Brick by brick with a ruthless glow. When the struggle speaks, I let it talk. But I keep pushing heavy as I walk the walk. This rage ain't blind, it's sharp and aware. A tool I use when I push past fear. It fuels my lungs, boosts my core. Me rise again when I hit the floor. My frame starts shaking, good, that's growth. A sign I'm evolving, fulfilling my oath. Pain steps in like it owns the room. But I counterattack with relentless boom. Rage for results means take no breaks. Rise beyond what the normal takes. Turn every doubt into sparks that drive. Turn every failure into reason to thrive. I won't sugarcoat it, the grind is cruel. But I treat that cruelty as my sharpening tool. Every broken moment, every close retreat as I get to the pulse in my heartbeat. I reload my mindset, focus rewinds. Line up the reps, break all designs. What others call heavy, I call the start. Fueling a flame that tears limits apart. This is discipline mixed with fire that wakes. This is fury transformed into rage for results. I make yeah, I rage for results. Turn pressure into power to the weak. Never revolt when the weight gets wild and the strain catapults. I rise, I grind, I rage for results. Yeah, I rage for results. Push harder through the burn to the progress exalts. No fear, no false, no mental insults. Just raw locked in. Rage for results. 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 Turn that heat up, let it detonate. Push that set, let the tension break. Burn in your arms, good maintain. Strength ain't born from the past to the plane. Reach when you're down, don't step down. Race through the struggle, claim your crown. Race for the rise, race for the gains. Race to the grind, run deep through your veins. Focus sharp, no mistakes. Unleash that rage for results you make. I came from the days where I trained unsure, where my frame felt weak and my limits were pure. But I stuck through the heat, embraced the fight. Turned every dark day into wildfire, bright. Now the beast inside is awake, evolved. A puzzle of effort finally solved. My rage ain't reckless, it's built from skill. A tool I crafted with iron will. Every scar that crosses my skin with pride is proof of the days I refused to hide. I fought through fatigue when the journey felt bleak. Pushed through silence when I felt too weak. Now I rise like a storm in the gym each day. A force that refuses to fade away. I take on fatigue like a rival I know. Destroying its whole with each rep I throw. My rage is precision, my grind is pure. My focus relentless, my power secure. There's no turning back, no breaks or halts. I move like fire and rage for results. Let the music pull through every vein. Let the beat shake walls like a hurricane. I'm here to conquer, here to excel. Here to break limits and hit new levels as well. Nothing in my way can mute my climb. Nothing in my path can steal my time. My frame is forged by the fire it takes. This journey demands rage for results. Rage for results. Rage for results. Yeah, I rage for results. Under pressure in the path to